Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 18th going to the 24th of July. I am back. As you can see, a lot is changing in my life, so there's been a lot going on and that's why I haven't really been here. But anyways, I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to jump straight into what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead, okay Gemini? So let's have a little look and see Spirit for Gemini for the week ahead. 18th to the 24th, please. Gemini. I don't know why I'm hearing Spain. But anyways, you guys could be going on holiday. Let's pull two more. For Gemini. I'm smiling because it feels like something good is about to happen, and it might not be within this week because really within this, yeah, absolutely. Well, you're right. Keep going with the flow because something is about to happen. I think you're learning how to let go of situations, and it doesn't mean anything negative. I'm not just solely talking about endings. What I am speaking about is it feels like you're learning a bit better about how to allow yourself to go with the flow of life and not to hold on to things too tightly or expectations. You're kind of sitting back, putting your hands up and going, look, universe, I trust you with this. For some of you, I'm hearing anything can be better than this anyway. So you're waiting for a new beginning. Yeah, of course, it does mean that there is a completion of something, which is great. But this could be in anything. But let's jump straight into the cards and see. That was just a vibe I was getting, and it feels good wherever you're going. We have higher power, and this is that inner knowing that you have. A lot of you are unlocking your intuition. A lot of you guys could be meditating a little bit more, learning again how to ground yourself a bit more and to open yourself up to spirit, which is great. The number 4 has a lot to do with your foundation, so things could be happening around any businesses, any business plans. I don't know why that's coming up, but this could be something that you're solidifying. This could also be homes. I'm kind of seeing contracts coming through here, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be just to do with this here. But the number 4 is about your foundations, and maybe for a lot of you, you felt like you were out of touch with yourself. So this is a time of when you might be grounding your energy too. Higher power again is that you're seeing the signs from spirit as well. So what seems to be coming in is that you have a feeling, an intuitive feeling that something is going to be happening. I was smiling, so it felt good. I can tell sometimes when it feels bad, but you feel like something is changing for the better, and you're right with that because the next card you have is the flexible card. And this does say that there is a wind of change coming in your direction. This might shake things up a little bit. Some of you might be aware of what this is, but some of you might not be. But Spirit is saying within this week, Gemini, this is a really good time to not have solid expectations of how things are going to be and how you're going to do things, because these are likely going to change. There are going to be some maybe predicted changes, some unpredictable changes that are also going to happen, which is why I think it's good that you have this kind of vibe now that you're just going to go with the flow and allow things to transform the way that they need to in a divine way, because things are going to shake up around you. It's not bad. I don't see bad happening. It just feels like normal things are happening, some good, some bad. It doesn't feel like there's a label for it, but things are changing for you, Gemini. And what it's asking for you to do is not have solid expectations. The goal is always going to be the same. So whatever it is you've asked for is staying with you, but the things around it are starting to change. So this could be, for a lot of you, you could be changing jobs here. A lot of you guys could be changing the way that you're doing your work. Especially if you have your own business here, you could be changing something to do with that. You could be changing things in a home. You could be moving home. The flexible card says here, amongst all this change, is really important to make sure you are grounded, but also flexible, and to have maybe a bit of an open schedule, not to be too rigid again with your plans this week, because they are likely to change, and this is not a bad thing either. It's to allow space for other things to come through. So whatever happens this week is going to happen anyways, and it's asking for you to bend with the wind rather than stay solid and stuck, because if you stay solid and stuck and this big change comes in, it's going to really knock you down. But if you are flexible with the changes and you're flexible with whatever happens, you're less likely going to break. And that's really the moral of the story. We have a 9 and a 1 here. So again, going to that 10 is about completion. The 9 speaks of rewards, by the way, as well, which is great. So rewards are coming. And this is why I felt something good, especially for a lot of you. If you're doing a lot of inner work, a lot of soul searching, there could be a lot of changes going on around you, but you are staying strong to who you are. You're adapting or changing yourself too, doing some inner work as well. And this is good. And we have an egg here. Whenever there's an egg in a reading, I always say that there is a new beginning coming through and there is something special coming through for you. And then the next thing is the flexible card is you getting ready for something, and then all of a sudden we have serendipity, being in the right place at the right time. You are going to come across an opportunity, if you haven't already, that is, it feels like luck, but it really is. You saw an opportunity, you used your gut instinct to just go for it and to take a leap of faith. Or again, if this is not you, you're being guided to within this week, because it is going to lead you somewhere amazing. And for a lot of you, because I had like a feeling that some of you, not all of you, will feel this coming before it already is, you're going to notice this a bit more than the rest of you. But when you see an opportunity and it looks golden to you, go for it. Because whenever this card comes in, I always say she kind of is, well, we have a 4-leaf clover, that's about luck. Okay, and again, a number 4 coming through for you guys could be a special number. But the 4-leaf clover is about luck. It's about an opportunity. It's about something good. And it's almost kind of flying past. And I always see these cards come to life for me. This lady looks at it. Wow, that's good luck. And despite the fear of she hasn't got a harness or anything and it's about to take her somewhere, she's looking at the opportunity itself and trusting in that. And within yourself too. And a lot of you, I'm just going to say, might need to trust yourself a bit more on the decisions that you make, because this is a good opportunity. Maybe you're doubting yourself a little bit, but this is saying not to do that, because this is lucky. This is, again, serendipity, being in the right place at the right time. This golden opportunity is spirit giving you what you've wanted. So a lot of you are getting wish fulfillment within this week. Let's look in with the tarot and see what's going on. But I like these cards, I really do. These are sweet for the week, Gemini, which is great. So a good week ahead for you. But let's see what else is coming through for you. Let's get an overall energy, please, for Gemini. Are you worried? We have the 9 of Wands, which is about kind of, this is kind of like the flexible card. You've just been through something. This is almost like you're preparing yourself for the next thing. And sometimes this can make you a bit tense. And again, this is probably why maybe flexible is coming in, so you can relax a little bit and to maybe do some stretching or some yoga, maybe to kind of allow yourself to be more free-flowing literally in your physical body too, because this is a very tense card. It's anticipation, the next thing. This is why it comes across as having your guard up. Sometimes maybe you are being a bit defensive, or someone around you is this, because you've just been through something, or someone's just been through something and they're worried about the next thing. It doesn't always say that something big and dark is going to happen next, but some people do come from a place of fear. And if this is someone else that I'm speaking about, then they might be fearful that something bad is going to happen. But again, there's something good happening. We also have someone opening up here to speak or something. You guys could be getting communication about something really exciting. This could be someone who wants to open up to a relationship with you, to a marriage here. You could be receiving here communication about that, or someone could be talking to you about this. It doesn't seem like it might be happening within this week, but someone is definitely going to be speaking about this. This could even be, this is a milestone for you within this week. You are getting a clear sign, something that you were worried about. Maybe you had a little bit of doubts actually, because maybe things do go wrong for you, Gemini. You had some doubts about this, but you're prepared to stay. You're not going to run away from whatever this is, which maybe in the past you do run away. And you're going to see some very good, bold, victorious communication coming through. And it's something to celebrate by the end of the week, which is great as well. 7 of Pentacles. This is something you've been waiting for, working towards. You could be saving for whatever this is, or have invested in money into whatever this is here. 7 of Pentacles is, yeah, it's a waiting card. Feeling a little bit like, is this really going to happen? Am I really going to get there? The answer is yes, especially with the Ace of Swords here. You are going to get there, especially if you've invested a lot of time and energy into something and money. But you are getting communication here. Again, that is going to be something that you can celebrate. This feels so general though, because I feel like this could be in a lot of things. Let's see. Let's try and ground this message, Spirit, and be more specific. Let's see what's coming through for Gemini. We have the King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. We have Aries, Sag, or Leo. This is about adapting to situations, so using that creative side of yourself. Again, it is about the divine masculine too, regardless of gender. It really is about kind of taking action. That's what it's all about. Especially because this is kind of Aries energy too, which is Mars. So it is about action taking. It is about discipline. You guys could definitely be creating plans and being creative and using your creative mind around this time, and adapting to situations within this week. Spirit is just saying though, remember to rest, with the Four of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, because this is a card saying that maybe you have been through some difficult stuff here, or again, maybe you have been losing sleep because of this worry, and these doubts and this anticipation of something. Because I'm seeing here, if something didn't work out, you would have to do something else almost straight after. So for some of you, this could be about physical contracts or anything like that, like responsibilities and stuff like this, but this card is saying that you can relax. Okay, the King of Wands is just reminding you also that you have the ability to adapt to any situation, to any outcome, but I'm seeing a very good outcome coming for you and the one that you want. Okay, we then have Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, which is some really fast communication coming through, but this almost feels like just staring at these through the camera too. This does feel like communication coming through, but just be aware, because it almost feels like there's lots of communication coming through. With the Page of Swords, maybe there was maybe a rejection of something from someone, maybe even as well. But then something comes in very quickly after that to kind of change this. Or it could be coming from someone else. It's telling the other person, no, that's not true. This is the right information and this is the one that you want. This is so strange. Your message this week is very specific, so not going to be for everyone. And this has something to do with an opportunity. Again, career opportunity, passionate new beginning. Again, the fire energy is coming through for you. So something to do with being creative. This could be about moving, relocating as well. The Hermit energy, Virgo energy coming through as well. This is almost like your higher self, and we have this too, kind of knows that a new beginning is happening, but maybe there have been some complications coming through here about starting this or coming into whatever this is. Could be anything from love to career to moving to anything. This is such, out of all the general readings I've ever done, this is the most general. I think you guys are all going through different things, but the same story is coming through for you, because I'm seeing one lot of news first and the next lot of news coming in to correct something. Maybe you guys need to correct something too. It might not just be information, it could be something that you guys are having to look over and go over. And Page of Swords is deep stuff, so yeah, if you guys are, make sure you read the small print, make sure you read any contracts, make sure you look over things, and if you don't like something, then make sure you go back and correct it, okay? Especially for my writers out there, Gemini, or speakers, okay? You might find yourself going back over something, which is not a bad thing. In fact, this is going to be good for you. Anything else for Gemini for this week, please? Anything to do with love, maybe? The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Moon is about confusion, emotional conflict here. We have the Queen of Swords as well, which is someone who protects their heart space. This could be you, because it is an air sign. It is an air card. It is Libra energy though. But this feels like someone is not understanding of their own emotions or someone else's emotions. I'll allow you guys to apply it how it is, Gemini, because someone is going through something, or someone is not being very open maybe about how they're feeling. Because we have a Queen of Swords, very logical, we have the Moon, which is very emotional. So we have kind of an imbalance of energies here, and a way that someone is trying to approach something. Be very careful of this. I think something needs to change with this, because something has the ability to change, to improve, especially maybe it is how someone deals with their emotions, or how someone deals with their own thoughts, because the Moon can be very self-delusion at times. But the Sun card is here, which is great. So whatever is hidden comes to light. If it's dark thoughts and emotions and stuff, I'm not seeing anything sneaky or anything like cheating or anything with the Moon. Normally it's about secrets as well, but in this case it just feels like someone's got some hidden feelings, but this is going to be revealed and something is going to be worked on. So the Death card brings in change and an ending of something, but it's not an ending of a relationship for those that I'm seeing, unless you are ending a relationship and diving straight into work, in which case this applies and you'll find yourself being very happy. But in a relationship, if you know this is your situation, and someone's just going through a bit of a dark patch. This will be resolved, but maybe the way that we deal with it or how they deal with it needs to change, so that we can work on it and be a team and allow some improvement to come in here as well. Okay, anything else for the Geminis out there? Hierophant, commitments, contracts. This is also about ascending. And look at this. We have the Star card and a little bit of the Devil showing through, but we'll pop it back down there. We have the Star card being here, which is about wish fulfillment. And again, in terms of contracts, in terms of maybe ascending higher in education or in spirituality here, which we did have coming through in the beginning, the more that you're grounding yourself and giving to the universe and giving to others is when you kind of ascend higher. And some of you guys could be doing like a bit of a retreat, or I don't know, for some of you might be doing like random acts of kindness all of a sudden, or, you know, stuff like this. And I do see this working out for you as well. And again, in terms of relationships as well, some of you could be getting married. Some of you could be getting into a relationship here. Water energy coming through as well. This was good. A deepening a connection as well. Okay, especially with the Star card. It's when you give selflessly, it does come back, actually, which is great. And I think this is what it's talking about. Let us see. I'm going to use the Tea Leaf Tarot for you guys as well and see what comes up for you there, Gemini, for the week ahead. We have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So yeah, make sure you read the small print of certain things. This is the grasshopper spirit anyways in general, as an animal totem, is about taking a leap of faith. So remember, whilst you're taking a leap of faith, make sure that you are carefully dealing with the situation too, okay? But there is a great opportunity in front of you. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? We have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And I do see that you guys are doing a lot of that inner work, which is why this is coming through, which is great. Some of you guys could, again, be getting out into nature as well, which is great. You guys could be seeing some new views. But as it says, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, the way that you're going about things does seem, maybe you are doubting yourself. I think your brain is kind of ticking, Gemini, if I know you well enough. When there's a lot going on, I don't think you know how to stop the head, which is why maybe they're asking you to sleep or meditate or do something that's going to help you there to turn off a little bit, switch off. But this is saying that that your personal strength and peace is always going to guarantee you success anyways, because again, as we said with the King of Wands, you are able to adapt. You're very quick at thinking, Gemini. You're very on your feet, on your toes. You're very creative. And even if things do change, you're able to find solutions to things. And this is what is guaranteeing you success as well, okay? Let's pull you out some love cards too for those who are interested. We have give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. So yeah, this is why I didn't see an ending. I think that you're learning some differences between you and the other person, but it doesn't mean you have to separate. It's just about working together on certain things and getting through it together and talking about things. And that's what the Queen of Swords is about here as well. So give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. So go for it, okay? And for those who are unsure about somebody, then just see where it goes. That's what it's talking about, because it could be. And some of you will feel it internally, especially with a higher power card coming through. This could be someone that you end up living the dream with, huh? Okay, Gemini, I love you. I wish you all the best. Thank you for your patience. Most of you anyways. I lost a few of you, but it's okay. I will see you guys next week, okay?